Howdy, folks. It's Mazzarelli here. I assume you can all guess. If not, then you need some serious help. But we have a replay here that was recommended, we'll say, by a certain someone in the game. So we'll say Team 1 is down here in the bottom. Team 2 is up. Well, what does the scoreboard say? So this says Team 1, Team 2. Boom! So Team 1, Team 2. Let's start off here. So we got Pinky UEF going for first land. We have I already fucked up a lot. We have Salty, Pink UEF. We have Clinch going Cyanide, Cyan, Cybrin. That's a lot of C's. Just like your grades, motherfucker. We got Smurf Hunter, who I expect to lose the game. Going this light gray UEF. We've got Morax up here already on the move, going red Aeon. And we've got Blast Shield going white Aeon, and not far behind him. Then up top, we'll start over here with yellow UEF for Pappy Noob. We've got blue Cybrin for Noob Air. What the fuck? That is in fact Nebeski. Shame on you. Where's his AC? Right here. You've got Nudax going, we'll say beige Seraphim. We've got Peplomord going, what is that? Pinkish? Purple UEF. We've got Silent going dark gray Aeon. So both air players are Cybrin, so I expect to see like a Corsair snipe. Then we got quite a bit of Aeon and UEF. Yeah. So pretty typical thing on the map. We'll speed it up here to +2, where front players, usually these two and these two, rush for the middle for all of this sexy mass. Got, what, 6 large rocks, and then all of these rocks down here are worth about just under 40 mass, so it adds up. And there's reclaim all over the map, as you can see. You got big rocks here, you got trees, you got rocks all over the place, another big deposit of rocks there. So these players, this map usually turns into a eco fest. Excuse me. We do have some decent players in here. One thing I did notice the first time watching this through is that the host did a terrible job on balance. He put Smurf Hunter, who's a pretty bad 1100, versus Postal, or Pappy Noob, not Postal, who's a 1600, and then he had a 12 versus a 15. So, and I have been told that Morax is the host, and that honestly doesn't surprise me. Typical things you'd see for Morax. So, not sure what Morax is. Well, he wants to steal some of the reclaim that there's nothing left to steal from. But he is now getting wailed on by 2 ACUs. We'll slow this down just a bit. And he did get factory blocked, so he needs to run towards that PD, so he needs to go just straight left. Which he finally listens. 3k, they could chase him right now and kill him, but Blast Shield is coming in with the assist for the damage soaked up, and there is a Jester still, but he's still got 2,000 health left, and there is an Interceptor. Well, Jester's gonna move back anyways. Then down here we have Morax stealing people's reclaim from his own team, and Clinch, but we can kind of forgive him because he's got what, 5 mexes? Yeah, 5 mexes. Morax got all of this shit right up here and this reclaim. We've got reclaim NGs from air player. That's actually the air player in the middle with them, so that's interesting. We do have some bomber harassment from Smurf Hunter. Although at the moment it does look like air control is in favor of the top team. Granted, there's close to no air on the map at the moment. There's scouts, and that's just about it. Well, no, there's some interceptors here and here from Salty, Blast Shield, and Clinch. We do have a group of 3 ACUs right here. We got 2 ACUs on an upgrade. They should really not be building the PD back that way. Let's go. Silent, because they are out of range of the ACUs. They need to be moving up, building the PD in range of the ACUs before they can get done with the upgrades. Because these are 2 T2 ACUs when they get done versus just 1 T2 ACU. And the air player is actually moving back. So he'll be safe for now. We've got Salty, pretty close. Nudax is pretty far up there, but it does look like Peplamord. I'm probably fucking it up a lot. We'll call him Pep. It looks like Pep is pretty far up, but he's taking some damage, which, you know, not a big deal. And is this... Ah, yes. They are shooting the ACs now, which is exactly what I said they should have done. He's 1300 health, 3300, 2700 again. So still below the point of being 25% health. Ooh, are they out of range? They are not out of range. He's got 1900 health. It does look like Smurf Hunter is having a really fucking hard time finding his ass and trying to do something with it, because he's got all of these mechs unclaimed. He just had to claim this one with his ACU, and he's got very little in terms of units. That's because he went D2. So, like I said, definitely more of an eco-horror map. We do have a shield up for Morax, and actually another one for Blast Shield. We've got T2 Air, so potential Corsair Snipe. We do not have T2 Air. Not T2 ACU. That is a T2 ACU, so he's got 1 T2 PGen, getting another one almost halfway done. We actually have Salty here, in a bit of a pickle, taking fire from Pep as well as Nudax, so kind of a 2v1 position, because Blast Shield is ecoing, maybe? It's kind of hard to tell what he's doing, but it looks like he's trying to eco, which that might cause Salty to die. As long as Nudax doesn't pull back with his ACU, Salty has no hope of living, which we all need that little salt in our life to die. So, bye-bye, Salt. So now we've got open base. I assume Clinch is going to take this, because he's closer and he can use Eco more in the direct base, whereas Blast Shield can kind of spread out a little upper, or a little more upwards, I should say. Claim these mexes and hold off Nudax. We've got, it looks like an attempted raid from Morax, but he botched it, of course. I'm totally gonna wail on him. We've got Happy making some factories for reclaim, it looks like. We got T2 units with T1 anti-air moving in from Smurf Hunter, and that is a lot of T1 anti-air, so that's something to watch out for in terms of, you don't want to send bombers at Jesus Christ. So we do have Happy, does have a T3 max. Let's see. So far, not another one underway. Oh, and we got Silent with a 50% T3 max. So, top side, Team 2 is obviously ecoing harder than Team 1. And Morax obviously made a mistake. That doesn't make sense at all. You control K 2 factories to build another one, when it's better to control K 1 factory, leave, like, let's say this one alive, so you don't have to spend that extra mass on this factory. But I guess to each his own. He is also getting an air factory up, so that reclaim completely negated by these 2 factories he just put up, which I don't know why he control K'd those 2 just to build more. We do have the base being eaten up from clinch and more or less blast shield pretty damn quickly. We'd have MMLs in the middle, killing the T2 PD, killing the anti-air, maybe killing the factories. We've got decent size force from Smurf Hunter. We've got so we got T2 PD and a TML from Blast Shield over here. He's gonna try to TML the comm or maybe the T2P gen. Nudex did just get gun. I guess. Oh wait, there's TMD, so that TML will be negated. So the comm or the T2P gen, whichever one he was going for, will be safe. But there is actually it appears like a TML snipe. It's got 3 TMLs around a mech. We're under a shield, under TMD, or that's actually a parashield. So that should do some work for Pep, as long as he can get it off quickly. For example, Blast Shield is a perfect target. Let's actually see how far those can reach. So it can reach everything except Smurf Hunter's base and Clinch's base, pretty much. And Smurf Hunter, he has T3, but I'd say it's a bit iffy on his mass income. I mean, he's got these units, but other than that, there's nothing to stop anything from his base. So we do have the first Percival rolling off. We do have Corsairs piling up, and right there, another T2P gen. We do have gunships going for Nudax's comm, which I think he got the nano. Yeah, so he has nano gun and T2. So that is going to be a tough cookie. And we got an air fight and a Corsair snipe. And dodge. He is going to die. He does not have, there's not enough anti-air. Unless he can really good at dodging. Which he's no. So that is Nudax out of the game. That is now a base for the enemy air player, who does have T3 air and ASF now. Let's see where Clinch is at. He does not have T3 air. The other air player had RAS, and Clinch has T3 instead. So, different approaches. And obviously in this case, the RAS went quicker. Ooh, we have a TML snipe. Coming in for Blast Shield. But he will move. If he didn't move, that would have killed him. And then we got armies from Morax and Smurf Hunter moving up. Let's see, we got some scouts from Clinch, it looks like, and there are Corsairs from Clinch. So we do have some Corsairs from Clinch. Probably going for the comm or the T3 Air Factory. Which, oh, bad timing on the shield. That is not even going to be close at all, because the enemy air players got T3 Air, so we can knock down those Corsairs with ease. Actually, yeah, Clinch is good enough at dodging. So, Clinch will be fine from the attempted Corsair snipe. Close though, so a lot closer than I thought it was. We've got units from Blast Shield. We have Harb drop from Blast Shield. Got Harbs from Morax. Let's see. Got T3P Gen from Clinch, who is 50% done with T3 Air. More Harbs, more Harbs. You got Comm right up here, and excuse me, Pappy is kill. Yes, I will die. Pappy is getting T3 land. He has 70-ish% done, but there's kind of a problem in his base. Kind of these, 4 things called Harbingers. There is 2 T1 PD, but that's not going to stop 4 Harbs. There are some Renegades too. Some, I believe that's, yeah, Renegades. The T2 Cybern gunships that will take them out as long as they're set on the correct move. And it looks like they're trying to take out the T3 mechs. Yes. So there's 1 T3 mech from Pappy taken out, and it looks like they're going for the other T3 mechs, which they should not get. Yeah, they won't get it. So we've got Smurf Hunter and Morax pressuring the front really heavily. Pappy needs to get his ACU out there and start overcharging, because, well, this is a tough situation for Pappy, because he doesn't have gun. Those Percivals will trash his ACU if he tries to start chasing them down to overcharge. But fear none, the gunships are here to save the day. First the Harbs, then the Percies, and then it was all quiet. We do have T3 Air from Clinch, but an obvious advantage for Nude. What the fuck was that? Okay, well, I didn't see it, so maybe one of you guys did, and you can tell me, because I was looking right at it, but I missed it. Sounds about right. We've got Harbs moving up, and then Pep got his Percivals to trash the Harbs, especially when their shields go down so easily. I don't know, maybe that's a power stall, but I don't think so, because not all of them had their shields go down. I don't know. I thought their shields were more powerful, but clearly they aren't. Ooh. Don't lose a Percival to Harbs. Percy's OP. And we've got the Royal Bomber spam from Silent. And there's Morax is not caring about it, and there is nothing the air player can do, it appears. As the air player is sending his air to kill some gunships. Right over some flak. That's just a quick flyby, so that shouldn't be a big issue. This is some massive bomber spam. Especially when nobody bothers to take care of it. I want to see it kill this Percival. At 800 health, 8642, and it's dead. Nice. Losing Percival to T1 bombers. Great job, guys. That's my phone. Shut up. So we've got almost a air fight. I don't know. It actually looks like Clinch might have the upper hand here. He has 16 ASF, whereas Nebeski on this side has 13. But he's also got, give or take, 12 ASF, and then another 8 out of fuel. So, you know, out of fuel ASF aren't completely worthless, but they're certainly not as good as ASF that have fuel. So, as you can imagine, the out of fuel ones are a lot more ineffective against ASF because of their worthless speed. I almost said worthwhile speed, which that's not it. We do have some more Percys from who? Pep. That's who it is. Losing out to some T3 ANRD, some Harbs, some Sniper Bots, and Shield Absolvers, which is odd considering the Percivals don't have a shield that needs to be absolved. Oh, look at that. 5 damage, guys. OP, 5 damage. So, let's see. Let's get Reclaim. So we got Smurf Hunter down here, being the trashy 1100 that he is, with only 5.8k Reclaim. Clinch in his spot with that base though at 10k. Like, I can understand, you know, he's air player. He doesn't exactly have NGs all over the map, but with that base, that should have been a decent amount. But he does have 2 bases, so I guess his income with all the mexes is making up for his lack of reclaim. And then we got 17k for the other air player, 20k for Blast Shield and Pep, which, well, I guess Pep didn't get that base. Actually, Silent has that base. But Pep has free reign of this side of the map. He has access to these mexes. I'd say these two, and then these mexes are just within range of Blast Shield's units and stationary defenses. Like, almost a T1. Actually, that's a 5 at T1 PD. That's pretty nice. Slow. Yeah. And there's a large amount of units moving in from Smurf Hunter. We do have a GC almost done for Silent. He's 87% done with it. And he's stalling 368 mass. That's because I just saw T3 max upgrade there. Where else can we see a T3 max upgrade? Right here, right here. What he should probably do is pause those until he can, Actually, it looks like he's fine with the amount of Harbs that are here. Should be able to kill the Percivals, because, for example, this one's behind a hill, can't shoot him. Although, well, they are getting out of range of the Harbs now, so they will have the advantage once again. So we do, where is that? Yeah, we have the GC here. Let's see. E3 power. GC at all? No. Of course, nothing there because he's got that, but we have an anti-nuke. We do have an anti-nuke from Clinch, and Nebeski just said something about a nuke launcher, and that is scouted, and it does have a ping down on it, so that's not going to be a surprise. Looks like 15% loaded, but he is power stalling, so that nuke will take ages to load. There's an anti-nuke also from Morax, which I didn't see. And Morax is building a GC. About 20% done, but he's also mass stalling like 350. Jeez, people. Still reclaiming T1 gens. Smurf Hunter down here, minding his own business, doing fuck all. Oh, I thought that was Smurf Hunter for a minute. I was confused how they had Aeon Factories, but nope, that is in fact Silent Noob. Appearing to just be going 100% arty. And Silent really needs to send that GC in somewhere before this one gets done. Let's see. Upgrade RAS. Okay. So we still got unclaimed mexes all over the map. Right up here from Silent. Smurf, Silent, whoever wants to take them, like Morax's NGs that can take those mexes, and the Hydro right there. The GC is moving in now, though. 87% to T3. That sucks. But Silent is sending it the wrong way. This GC is 50% done, and he could have his in Morax's base long before that gets done. But he is instead sending it towards the T2 PD up here, which I think that is a big mistake, considering he could kill the anti-nuke right here, which would open up Blast Shield's base to nuke, as well as Morax. But he could also probably kill Morax, which would eliminate his base. He could also probably even get into the air player's base, but there's also a monkey going down. And some Corsairs. So Silent blowing his chance with the attempt, or with the possibility of killing a player and or killing the anti-nuke, enabling another player to get nuked. That's a lot of interceptors, but that's more ASF. Oops, we've got Nebeski on 39 ASF, 28 interceptors, and we've got Clinch on 40 ASF. So I would say the air advantage is in favor of Clinch. That is, unless he fights over SAMs, which is never good for your health. There's actually a lot of SAMs here. Damn. So this will probably turn into a win, air win for Nebeski, due to the fact that Clinch is just leisurely wandering around right over SAMs, taking more of his ASF by the second. So out of that, we've got 9 ASF for Clinch and 29 for Nebeski. So an obvious air win for Nebeski. But there is a large force moving in at the bottom there for Smurf Hunter. We do some almost T3 maxes right up here for Silent, who really wants them done, apparently. Getting all his engineers to assist them instead of reclaiming or whatnot. And we have an isolated... Damn, that's a lot of reclaim. We've got an isolated Percival over here from Pep that is trying to take on the world, and that GC for Morax is finally done, and that Monkey Lord's about to finish. And in that time, where'd the GC go? Right here. In that time, Silent could have sent his GC in to kill Morax, potentially even kill Blast Shield, or go into the air player's base, ruin his air production, or even yet, he could go into a Smurf Hunter's base and ruin his production. So I feel like that's a big missed opportunity there for Silent, but he is making another one. So fear not. And okay, we do have ASF now starting to be made from Silent, who we still have got. Well, I guess only one of them is making interceptors, but we still have quite a large amount of interceptors from Silent. Salty telling his teammates to get Omni. And SniperBot's taking down the first Percival of that small group. Also powerful sniper bots. And we do see the GC for Silent and some Harbs, but I do not think that amount of units can take out that many Percivals due to the fact that Percivals are just fucking awesome. Well, I mean, it could, I guess. If he sends these in, and the GC vets quick enough off of the Percivals, which it vets pretty quickly, as long as it can suck them into its hand grabber things. And we've got the Harbs coming in to clean up the small units, and was that just gifted, or did he actually finish an experimental? Well, that blows. Okay. We've got Morax not knowing what to do with his GC, even though there's nothing over here that opposes it, due to the fact that this GC just got swallowed up by this large army. Well, if it gets primaried, which it's obviously not getting primaried right now. 2 more shots and that is dead. And there it goes, killed by the T2 tanks it looks like. So Morax's GC should be right up there. Got to kill Silent's ACU, but instead it's way back here. Trying to figure out what to do with its life. We do have Smurf Hunter pushing in with a large group of units. Not too many Percivals though. It looks like a lot of T2 tanks, T1 arty, flak actually. There's a lot of flak in there too. Silent is gonna have to move his ACU, abandon that GC. There's a nuke defense started up there. Is there a nuke over here? There is no nuke that I can see at least. There's an Omni. There's a GC. So, no nuke. But what this top team needs is something to kill all of these units before they destroy Silent Space, because they're obviously not going to kill them with gunships due to how much flak is here. Let's actually count how many that is. There's 12 flak right there, but there's 3 more just below that. That is going to be a pain to deal with, because all of these gunships are more or less being instantly killed. But there's a lot of T1 PD, so it no longer is so painful. Ooh, Percival kills a flak. Hoorah! We do have some decent amount of ASF from Silent now, but that's not what they need. What they need is something to kill a GC, which I'm not sure how many people know this, but one of the best ways to kill the GC is with air. Who knew? Right? Like, doesn't make sense. Where to shoot with the nuke? Nebesky's asking where to shoot the nuke. Shoot right here. Right in the middle of white space and red space. Because, yeah, I have an anti-nuke, but it's about 60% loaded. And your nuke is in fact loaded. Hey. Coincidence? I think not. We have some more renegades going down for Nebesky. We do have this GC coming in really close to Silent's ACU, in fact. And Smurf Hunter's gonna want to move that flag, which he appears to be moving it. Slowly, surely. We do some restores from Morax, which air should have no issue taking that out. GC still got 90,000 health. There goes Silent. It's all up to these two. Which there's actually a T3 already. Just over 50% done. Which, if they could have held out, may have won him the game. If they could have killed an AC like right here or Blast Shield, then they probably could have won. But Morax was probably the bigger, Blast Shield's probably the bigger threat because he's got a Monkey Lord over here with a bunch of Harbs, a bunch of Sniper Bots, a couple Arties, some Flak, and he's following it up with Reclaim NGs, it looks like. We've got Flak trying to be killed by gunships, which that's not going to work. We have a nuke from Nebeski nuking his own teammate? Okay. Oh, shit. Oh my god. So, the GC just fucking shot down the nuke. What the actual fuck? That is how you win games. Oh, that is so fucking awesome. Oh god. And of course, Morax acting happy, or gloating, or whatever he's doing. There goes Pep, and it's only a matter of time for Nebeski, or Noob Air as he's called himself, dies. That nuke getting shot by the GC was certainly the highlight of this game. And Nebeski actually has Mazer on his comm, but that's not... Well, actually it might. And it will save him from the GC. Oh, yes. But not from the monkey. I don't think. He needs to move his comm over here, kill the Harbs. Although the T1 PD is excelling at killing the Harbs. Oh, he's going straight for the monkey. Oh, and he doesn't get it. So we got Team 1 down here winning. Pretty good. Certainly not something you see every day is a GC shoot down a nuke. I don't think that would have saved the game though, so it probably wouldn't have mattered. But anyways, that is it for this one. I will see you guys in the next one.